The Strip in Las Vegas, ready for our main event at the Hard Rock Hotel, alongside former two-time world champion Paulie Malignaggi and Jessica Rosales. I'm Beto Duran. Our main event coming your way. 10 rounds in the super welterweight division. Former champion Ishe Smith from Las Vegas against Ryan Davis from Missouri. And the tail of the tape tonight.
You see, both guys at 35 years of age really need to make a move. Smith, obviously the former champion, with a win tonight, he gets himself probably back into at least a decent or maybe another title shot. Both guys almost the same height, almost the same weight. Davis a 1-inch reach advantage. So a lot of those things probably even each other out. It'll come down to who's the more talented guy, who's got more in the tank tonight.
And let's go to our ring announcer tonight, Ray Flores.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the joint here at the Hard Rock Hotel here in Las Vegas, it's time for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the super welterweight division. Brought to you by Mayweather and Golden Boy Promotions, sponsored by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, along with O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day, and a Golden Ram, your one-stop for buying and selling computer RAM. Your three judges scoring this contest are Adelaide Bird, Jerry Roth, and Glenn Trowbridge. The referee in charge when the bell sounds is Jay Nady. Introducing first, fighting to my right out of the red corner. He comes in wearing black trunks. His official weight, 153 pounds. He enters the ring with a record that includes 24 wins, 13 losses, 3 draws, 9 wins coming by way of knockout. From Granite City, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen, here is Ryan Dangerous Davis. And his opponent fighting to my left out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing black and gold. His official weight, 154 pounds. His record an outstanding one. 25 wins, opposite 6 defeats, 11 wins coming by way of knockout. From Las Vegas, Nevada, he is the former IBF light middleweight champion of the world, Ishe Sugar Shay Smith. Here to give instructions, referee in charge, Jay Nady.
Just start humping me. I gotta be careful what I say here. Gentlemen, 10 rounds. Obey my commands. Any questions? Good luck. Touch gloves now. Let's go to work.
The referee, Jay Nady, gave him the instructions, and we're ready to go. Ishe Sugar Shay Smith, Ryan Dangerous Davis. Now, Ishe Smith was scheduled to fight tonight against Eddie Lara, the Cuban, who is now going to fight Canelo Alvarez in July. Ishe understands. He said it's a business, but obviously, when you're fighting a fighter like the caliber of Lara, and then to have that taken away and you're going up against Ryan Davis, it'd be very interesting to see how he has that right mentality.
Yeah, it can be a mental letdown, but, you know, Ishe is a veteran, and he's a guy who's, you know, been to the top of the sport. So I think he knows the discipline he needs to show, and he knows he still has to do his job tonight. And if he does, he probably can get into another major fight, because once you've had a world title, that ex-world champion moniker can always be used to bring up your reputation into big fights.
Ishe Smith in gold. He was the first ever Vegas-born fighter to win a title. A lot of fighters call Vegas home. He's from Vegas, though. A good left hook from Ishe Smith.
Yeah, a lot of the fighters in Vegas have moved here from somewhere else, but Ishe is legitimately a Las Vegas-born fighter.
Ishe Smith had the IBF title. On his first defense, he lost it to Carlos Molina in September on the undercard of a Mayweather fight here in Las Vegas.
Not to be mistaken with the Carlos Molina fighting Adrian Broner tomorrow night.
Correct.
A different Carlos Molina, no relation.
The Carlos Molina from Chicago who took Ishe Smith's belt. Carlos Molina from Norwalk, California fights Adrian Broner tomorrow. Ishe Smith was one time on the show The Contender.
He was.
Produced by Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. First time, that's when his name was out there. Ishe Smith
was the next great champ.
The next great champ.
That Oscar had.
That's right.
The contender was with us. That's just the owner, Sugar Ray Leonard.
That's right. That's right.
It came out around the same time.
Right around the same time. But those two shows actually put fighters' names out there. A fighter like Ishe Smith.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was
kind of the same premise. Both shows a lot or similar. Anyway.
They were so good shows. Had to watch them both. But Ishe Smith trying to get himself back into the mix in the championship round. Here he has Ryan Davis. Davis, a veteran fighter, taking some abuse from Ishe Smith, who goes to the body. And there he is getting covered up. Ishe Smith is forcing Ryan Davis to hold on.
Ishe, next world champion, knows a guy like Ryan Davis doesn't belong in the ring with him, and he's kind of trying to let Ryan Davis know that as well, that this is a different level of fighter.
Ryan Davis from Grand City, Illinois, near East St. Louis, said he grew up fighting with Corey Spinks in that area in St. Louis.
He just told Jay Nate, you're gonna make me kill this guy. He's trying to get him to stop the fight, and Jay's saying, you know, he's still alive, he's still around. I'm not gonna stop it quite yet. So let's see how much more onslaught Ishe piles on.
Ryan Dangerous Davis, 24-3. Ishe Smith, 25-6. It's been all Ishe Smith in this round. Scheduled for 10 in Las Vegas.
Listen, man. Right there, yeah. You gotta wake up.
Josh, what are you doing? You're standing there looking away.
Yeah, you gotta. Come on, that jab. Let's go, dude.
What are you doing?
Move.
Come on, let's do
You
something.
gotta move.
What are you doing?
Head moving. Get back in the groove,
Come on,
dude.
man. Where's the jab?
Come on, wake up, baby.
Take a drink.
Good jab.
The jab is perfect. And no, don't give me one jab. Let's go to work. Right back on that jab, baby. That's all we need.
Swift, Danny Garcia. Swift, Danny Garcia in attendance, the junior welterweight champion of the world. One of many stars in attendance tonight, as they're all in town for tomorrow night's big pay-per-view fight with Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana.
Saw Bernard Hopkins around, David Hayes, Sean Porter, Charlo. A lot of big-time fighters in attendance here tonight at the Hard Rock. Ishe Smith just rocking Ryan Davis. Davis, a veteran fighter, been around, 35 years old. Both fighters 35. Davis said his entire life, all he wanted to do was be a boxer, a pro boxer. Age of 8, he wrote down at elementary school, I want to be a pro boxer, I will be. Well, he's learning all about it right now in a tough one with Ishe Smith, who's just coming out, the former champ, rocking Davis, who's taking some abuse. Already cut, Ishe with the right hand. Ishe wearing the gold.
Trying to get his respect back, he's trying to fight.
And tonight's Copy Box stats are brought to you by ThrowdownFantasy.com. Draft fighters, track stats, and win.
He certainly has less of an arsenal than the former world champion Ishe Smith, but he's trying to make up for it in guts and determination. But Ishe doesn't look very uncomfortable here, but it's imperative that Ishe keeps his focus, and you know, I think if he does, he probably gets him out of there, you know, gets Ryan Davis out of there, but it's up to Ishe to step on the gas.
Big swing and miss from Ryan Davis. Ishe goes to the body. Good body work from Ishe Smith. Big right hand. This has been all Ishe Smith, landing the big shots, landing the body shots. Ishe Smith said he was going to treat this like he was fighting Lara. And he's coming out here really aggressive and looking good.
You get the impression that Ishe can turn it on whenever he wants to and land the heavy shots he wants to when he wants to. So it's a matter of, does he want to make this a sparring session and get some rounds in, or does he want to get Davis out of there? Because anytime he steps on the gas, Ishe lands some good heavy shots.
Like that left hook. Another left hook, right hook, left hook. Ishe Smith just controlling and dominating Ryan Davis. Davis said he didn't see anything impressive about Ishe Smith. Well, he's feeling how impressive Ishe Smith is right now, with less than a minute to go in the second round.
And Davis is very uncomfortable right now.
Ishe Smith, member of the money team with Floyd Mayweather.
Hard body shots by Smith. Ishe focusing now just on the body.
First time Ishe Smith has fought since he lost to Carlos Molina back in September. showing no signs of ring rust at all. He went right back to the gym, right back to work. Wants to be a world champion again, that's what you have to do. Ishe Smith in the gold. Controlling this fight. Big right hand from Ishe Smith with less than 10 seconds to go. Big right hand from Ishe Smith, hurts him and drops Ryan Davis. Ishe Smith with a big shot, knocking down Ryan Davis. And he's counted, and that is it. Referee Jay Nady has stopped it. Ishe Smith with his 12th knockout of his career closes out Ryan Davis in the second round at the Hard Rock Hotel in Las Vegas.
Like I said, it was almost like he could have knocked him out whenever he wanted to. It was just a matter of turning it on and putting the heavy punches on Davis. He couldn't miss. When he wanted to hit him, it's almost like, okay, I want to hit you now, and he would hit him.
He did do that. Ryan Davis went down. Timber, he just went down Ishe Smith with some power shots. And I think all of that was all set up in the second round because of the body work he was doing.
Yeah, he went to the body with some good shots. You know, Ryan Davis tried the whole time. Sometimes it's not a matter of how bad you want it. You're just not good enough to be on this level. And Ryan Davis found that out. Here was some action from that last round here. You see the left hook right hand, nice setup for that right hand. And Ishe, again, turns on the artillery right here. You know, Davis trying to fight him off. Ishe just counters over the top with the right hand and the follow-up hook. Davis didn't know what hit him. Here it is again, over the top. Comes over the top with the right hand on the top of the jab. The left hook didn't even land clean, but I think he was already very hurt from the right hand. Here from a different angle. He'd come over the top of his left jab with a right hand counter, and then the left hook put him down.
And it was that right that really wobbled the legs. And tonight's CompuBox stats are brought to you by ThrowdownFantasy.com. Draft fighters, track stats, and win. Only went 2 rounds. It was all Ishe Smith.
Yeah.
Ishe Smith from Las Vegas trying to get back on track to win another world title. Knocks out Ryan Davis in the second round.
Driving it now.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Jay and Dan. I expect the book, and what a night of fighting here at the Hard Rock Hotel. And let's go up to the ring for the final decision with the announcer, Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of the second round. The referee in charge, Jay Nady, has reached the count of 10 for your winner by knockout, Ishe Sugar Shay Smith.
Good job, man. It's for you. What do you want?
Here over the course of the night, we started the night with Rico Ramos and Jesus Cuellar. Cuellar started out the fight with a first round knockdown, and it kind of dictated the tempo the rest of the night. You know, Ramos, you know, got in some shots late in the fight, but for most of the night, it was here what you see is Cuellar pressing the issue, creating that physical pace, and you know, defending his WBA interim featherweight title.
Ladies and
There you see Mickey Bay from Las Vegas. Got into a tough one with Alan Herrera.
Yeah, you know, early on it looked like Bay was going to control things, but then Herrera took back the control with a knockdown in the 6th or 7th round late in the fight. Bay wobbled Herrera back the next rounds, but Herrera actually controlled the pace for most of the rest of the fight, but it was probably a little too late. A good fight, but Bay got enough of the early rounds to take home the win.
Yeah, both of the fights to open it up, go the distance in our main event. Ryan Davis, a replacement for Irlanda Lara against Ishe Smith. And Ishe, first time fighting since he lost his belt.
Yeah, and he looked pretty angry about losing the belt there. He took it out on Ryan Davis, who was a last-minute replacement and just clearly was outgunned and outmatched, overmatched by the ex-world champion.
And there you see the knockout coming your way. It was all Ishe Smith. Wants to get back into the mix. He did that tonight. Second round knockout in his hometown in Las Vegas for Jessica Rosales, Paulie Malignaggi, Saying goodnight, I'm Bethel Duran. Fox Sports Live, Froze On!